Good evening. Welcome to the game stream. Everyone's name's up on the stream, so shouldn't need much introduction. Got Danny. Danny, do you want to say hello?
Hi, I'm Danny. Yeah.
You got Kieran.
Hey everyone, it's Kieran.
Khaled and...
Hello. Khaled and Zatar here. Say hi, Zatar.
Hi.
Hello.
Kirsty.
Hello.
And Oliver.
And Oliver, indeed, was not using his radio voice. Oh, hoping not to.
Radio voice?
Being silly. Because that is a radio voice. Welcome to 44.6 Fall Guys FM. Nah, I'm just being stupid.
I think I've accidentally just kicked Oliver.
Accidentally.
I
That teaching.
for like a few minutes, Chris, and you've already kicked out Oliver.
Did you want to get Oliver back?
Okay.
Don't annoy
I
me.
swear I just pressed the wrong button.
There you go.
Oh. And that was like,
Sorry, Oliver.
What's he got
I was
again?
trying to unshare your screen, and unshare wasn't an option. It just said kick screen. So I went, oh, okay, I'll kick it. Boom.
brutal. I know I'm good at the game, Chris,
Oh,
and you
dear.
get a competition like that. That's a bit brutal.
Yeah, Chris is just kicking winners out, basically.
Yeah.
That's the way we play. So in the game, I'm the person with socks on his face. Kieran, are you the little dragon?
I've got the T-Rex dragon kind of head. Yeah.
I think Kirsty, you the lightning bolts.
I am indeed.
And who's the pony?
I'm the orange horse.
Oh, there we go. So,
Everyone loves the orange
so
horse.
not only did I kick you, I just potentially kicked a player.
So first you kick me out, then you don't recall who the horse is.
A horse, of course.
Sure, there's no hidden messages here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love my team.
It's already started. It's gone off great, Chris. Started off for a great start.
I always say these things work better when they're
When
ever
people are
slightly
picked.
chaotic. Oh, you're not
It's better when Oliver's not
No.
present.
It works better when Oliver's kicked out. Well, thank you.
Oh.
Oh, it's not a party until Oliver's been kicked out. Yeah. So, for anybody who's watching, if you have any questions about anything, let's say I think one of these streams, one of the early ones, I explained how to cook a perfect poached salmon. But if you specifically got questions about academics or what's going on at the moment, just post them in the chat on YouTube or Twitch, and we'll do our best to answer while also trying to play Fall Guys relatively
Win Fall
successfully.
Guys. Win
Yeah,
Fall
we're gonna
Guys.
win.
Not play Fall Guys.
So you say. Let's
I
see
didn't
how
come
it
here
works.
to play. I came here to win. So let's play.
Ah!
Helps if I remember
I mean,
to move, I guess.
Yeah, I literally just forgot what the controls were. And I'm playing on keyboard. The controls are always the same.
I am glad I'm
Oh,
not
what a
playing the
Chris.
first round. It's so interesting to just watch everyone.
I'm just trying to avoid everyone's balls. Ah!
That sounds like a typical Saturday afternoon.
I'm disconnected from the server.
Gosh.
Oh no, we've lost Kirsty.
Oh no! What? What did you do?
I think I crashed. Died. I disconnected from the server.
How did you manage that? No!
Oh, no.
And the horse is running towards victory.
What happened to you, Chris?
I'm a games academic. I can do this stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
it's your job.
Come on, Chris.
Oh no! Come on! Have mercy.
Right, I made it. Now I can start trash talking Chris.
Yeah, but that's too easy. Don't go too harsh on him.
Oh, thanks, Oliver. I'll try not to kick you next time. No.
Not the middle one, Chris.
Why not the middle
Yeah,
one?
Do the edge ones. Oh,
Ah,
oh, who's still in?
So who's still in?
Me and Oliver are.
orange horse. Still in. So 2 out of 4. So Chris, now you
Kieran,
get to answer
do you want to,
questions and everything.
Do you want to
Yeah,
share
do you
yours
want to
this
share?
time?
Yeah.
You share and I'll unshare mine.
Now we can watch me fail as Oliver makes it through.
So I'm gonna stop screen. There we go. Ah. Wayne says he's going to boot camp so he can play next time.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, man, more the merrier.
I'm surprised it isn't on Mac.
Yeah, I mean it's made
we
in
have-
the Unity engine, so there's no reason really
Yeah.
beyond some.
It
At that
doesn't really
point, it
mean
just
you
feels
need
like
it.
gamer snobbery, right?
Yeah. I mean,
PC players not welcome. It was actually, it was tricky because I didn't realise it wasn't cross-platform either. Because
you couldn't expect a game like this.
Oh no!
do you remember Tommy George from the SU? He now
Oh,
works in the
yeah.
international team.
Yeah.
He was going to come play with us tonight as well, but he's only got a PlayStation, and it's not
Alright.
cross-platform. Why is it not cross-platform?
I don't understand.
Might be Sony, maybe.
Oh,
Yeah, they're a
maybe.
little bit funny with cross-platform stuff.
Ah,
But I mean, most people are just going to play it on the same controller anyway. So
Yeah, I'm playing it on a PlayStation
Yeah.
controller.
Xbox controller here.
Mm.
PlayStation controller.
the PC Master Race, yes.
Oh no! You got
Oh, we got to see not only me falls over.
I shouldn't have risked it.
No.
I still got a chance. It's 3-4
Yeah.
qualified. Oh, come on!
Oh, that was unlucky.
No.
Gravity, you're so harsh today.
Is that Oliver, the lizard dude?
Isn't
I
there a
think-
classic
That
quote
one.
on that? Gravity, thou art a heartless.
No!
No, Karen, come on!
I
I
whiffed
thought
it,
you were going
man.
to be the master at this game.
So I'm curious.
So lucky.
As we're all in lockdown and all the rest of it, the one thing I've seen everyone been doing is having a weird lockdown hobby. Like everyone seems to have picked up something during lockdown that they wouldn't do normally, and I'm curious what
Isn't it
everyone's
the
weird
same-
lockdown hobby is.
Isn't it the same hobby for everyone, which is baking?
Yeah.
Everyone seems to have committed to the sourdoughs, which I
Everyone is
really
just
like.
making bread now, and that's why there's no more flour in any of the shops.
Mm.
Oh, you see, the secret is to buy your flour in bulk.
That's why there's no more bulk flour either.
Really?
We bought this like 10-kilogram bag of flour from.
Oh, that's
from,
not bulk,
online
Howard.
thing. Well, that's 10 kilograms is bulk enough for me.
So
What
I had one evening. You know when some
Karen's
people
getting there.
they'll get drunk and they'll book a holiday or something like that.
Mm.
I was a little bit inebriated after I think it was somebody's birthday. We were doing like a Teams thing, and when I woke up, I had a load of Amazon notifications on my phone, and I'd ordered 3 16-kilogram bags of flour. I've been slowly working my way through it since.
350 kilograms, nice. Maybe I should get that. They should do a thing where if you order something on Amazon late at night, it forces you to do like some math calculation before you click send. They had that as an option on Gmail. For a time, you can set it up as an option. If you're sending an email at after 11 p.m. on weekend or something, it forces you to do some math before you send it.
Yeah,
Just to make sure.
I had that with an app for that for text messages when I was at university. I remember. You had to do
What
some
kind
sort
of text messages were you sending then?
the same kind of text
When you were
messages.
drunk?
Probably the same kind of text messages everyone sends late at night on a Saturday.
No, Chris, I have no idea what you're talking about.
No.
Yeah, is it things like, yo, your methodology is so out of date?
Yeah, that's.
That was the best. And it was just literally, I was just sat. I got up in the night, looked at my phone, and it was just a tweet that said, "Yo, Chris, your research methodology is so dated." And what?
Maybe it was you the night before.
Come on, Yellow. Why don't you know how to push
I'm
stuff?
getting banned to MV. Mac compatible games next time. Mario Kart.
Oh,
Wait,
no.
you're more than You're more than welcome to just jump into the StreamYard if you want.
Yeah.
I'm not playing, so
Oh God. I think me and Oliver are going out here.
Yeah, because nobody's pushing the ball. It's Helly's other people. And we've got
Oh
Brett
no!
pushing back as
Brett has
well.
pushed it.
Hey, Kieran, are you Super Tumble Apple?
I don't know what my character's name is, to be honest. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
it was an Apple.
Ah,
thing.
we're out.
We're out.
Yeah,
Ah!
So I reckon next players should go Danny, Kieran, Haled.
I think go
Kirsty again.
a few games with the same player, so you don't keep swapping. Otherwise, it's gonna be.
So I liked playing with you, Chris, because I felt like I could possibly beat you.
Oh,
Wow.
oh, that is some smack talk.
Oh my gosh, my supervisors! No, don't
Listen,
compete.
we've still got Kirsty in it. We're just playing with the same people
Yeah,
again.
let's deal with that one again then, if
Yeah,
that's
same again,
all right with
yeah.
everyone.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm fine watching. It's quite interesting, quite funny.
It's fun watching other people lose for a change.
How do I actually get back to the game? Now I'm seem to be watching other people play.
If you press B when you're not playing on a controller, press
escape,
escape, and just, press leave game.
Okay, exit show.
Yeah, and then you'll see we're all here waiting on
Okay.
you, Chris.
I'm waiting.
Are you?
Yeah.
For change.
Oh, do I have to accept another invite?
No. You'll see once you're out the game, you'll see that.
Ah,
you're,
got you. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Video game professional here.
You said it.
Well, I need to change my outfit. I have the same outfit as
I'm
you.
no longer
Chris.
aiming to
I'm
win.
also
I'm just aiming to
green
beat
and
Chris.
gold.
It's a worthy goal.
This is like a battle royal for Danny's academic soul.
Oh my god! Whose
Tell
advice
me
do I
when Danny
take?
picks sides.
I've heard that's always a good thing
You know
to
what,
do
this-
with your students.
This is how we could just settle any future kind of academic debate. Right, into the game.
Come on, let's hop on Fall Guys. Let's just see whose advice I should take this week.
So, for anybody in the chat who hasn't noticed, Danny is doing a PhD and she's being co-supervised by myself and Kirsty in a cross computer science and psychology collaboration, which is why there might be quite just a little bit more smack talk than normal.
I feel like I'm getting fought over.
Yeah.
Yesterday you were in full mode during the rehearsal. You're still pretty much innocent now. Come on.
We've done a couple of me and Danny have done a couple of meetings in a video game as well. I do this with one of my another student I'm supervising. We play Sea of Thieves and talk about research. It's good fun. And because we talk about research, it qualifies as work.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh! I think I'm doing well now. This feels good. Oh, what?
Oh.
What? No! That feels bad.
Oh no.
Chris, Ben just put in the comments, another student, eh? He did. He said you.
Yeah,
Yeah, just
Oh, nice
another.
Ben has
one.
been replaced.
It happens to the best of us, men.
Oh,
How are you
poor
supposed to
Ben.
get off this thing? Ah! No!
Poor Ben.
I can't believe I made that.
Oh, just in front
Seriously,
of
that usually takes me about
Yes.
5 days to get through. those
Yes! No!
Running
That's the
the
beginning.
finish line. Everyone's favorite horse.
Which one's Chris? Chris, what's your bean look like?
Real tiptoeing.
He's the green sock guy.
He's next
was
to
the first
me.
one you saw.
I can't. How are you supposed to get past this level?
Green and gold socks. I think it was literally the first one you skipped it.
Real tiptoeing
Oh.
clown.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
literally, how are you supposed to complete this?
So you got a
Normally.
grab.
Oh, you got a grab.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can
is
grab
that
to
what
pull
you
yourself
think?
up. Yeah.
How do
You
you
gotta
grab?
grab or jump when the seesaw's high.
Can someone tell Chris how to grab on PC
With,
controls?
uh,
I have no idea. Hold on, let me have a look.
Control or shift? One
Yeah, I
of
think
them.
it's control, maybe.
One of them is dive, one of them is grab.
And hold it down as well.
Actually,
I think. Oh right, okay. I think I've kind of maybe.
or maybe just don't jump where it's like the really worst time to jump. That's
Oh,
what you seem to be
no.
doing.
What are you doing?
Welcome to the stream. Tonight we're watching Chris trying to grab stuff.
Chris,
Oh.
please.
Just slow down, take a moment, breathe, and then jump when the time is right. Don't just.
Oh, Chris, please.
I'm feeling targeted.
I just
This
got
reminds
to
me of that.
There you go.
Someone.
Oh no!
Oh,
This
gosh.
sounds like a bit like Lemmings, that old game from the 90s. Watching the bean falling and dying over and over again.
I'll just see if there's anything in the chat.
I just saw the
Another
chat.
student. Yeah, sorry, Ben. Chris's mic is I love my microphones. You
Yeah.
can see the inside of this room actually. It's like a full little recording
Yeah.
radio studio.
Chris, I admit you really got a sexy voice on camera.
We're all envious.
Well,
of
Much
thank
better
you.
than real life. You've got that bass and everything. I really got to invest in a mic as well.
That's largely because I've got the high pass filter and big
Ooh.
bottom options on my
Big
audio
bottom
processing.
option. I'm gonna speak like that now, so I sound manly. Arr.
Wait a minute, where have we got the?
Hello.
Is no one else in from our group?
What?
The horse is still in, aka me.
I thought normally you're able to see.
I'm starting to feel like Kieran Oliver might have played this before.
Yeah,
Never.
this morning.
This is my first time ever.
I love whenever we play a game, it's always ends up being one that Kieran has recommended. I'm starting to see a pattern that there might be games that Kieran's relatively good at.
Oh, you say that. Watch as I absolutely fumble everything now.
I don't think Kieran's good at this game. He's just not as bad as you.
All right, fair enough.
Gee.
Oh, well, that's one way to get across.
Does anyone listen to the Naked
Oh, no.
Gaming podcast?
The Naked Gaming Podcast?
Yeah, it's run by the same people who do the Naked Science. It's like BBC. But I've done a piece in this recent episode of Naked Gaming,
Oh,
talking about how to use your PlayStation or console for online learning.
nice.
It's a fantastic small segment. Yeah, hey, if you're not listening to any podcasts, Naked Gaming podcast, good one to
Naked
listen
Gaming.
to. Naked Gaming, yeah. I'm yet to see any actual Naked Gaming in it, so I think it's
That's
just
probably
a
for the
name.
best.
I don't think that would be
Well, I
allowed.
think it's perfect time to promote my channel here.
Watch us,
I-
Oliver,
Are you
playing
interested?
various video games in the nude.
Video
No.
games? Come on.
My favorite
board
thing
games.
about Oliver is how much he laughs at his own jokes.
It's like that's laugh track in old TV shows, just to make sure that people understand
Yeah.
it's a joke. So I prefer to laugh afterwards,
That's true. That's a good idea.
because
Just try that.
otherwise people,
I know
sometimes
it's
my
hard.
jokes might be wrong. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for informing me when to laugh, Oliver.
I need one of those buttons that lights up a sign behind me. Zzz, applause. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah,
Oh,
I knew
wow.
there was a reason why I bought a soundboard.
The Oliver
Yeah.
Show is filmed in front of a live audience. This one is weird. It's like team play, but you have to hate team play at the same time. Law and order. Dun dun.
Oh, I can't go and get up.
Come
I'm
on.
just harassing that poor person.
Come on, Kieran, unleash the fire.
I would like to win.
And there's somebody just casually standing there.
How did he make that jump?
I'm surprised that Danny hasn't dropped into conversation yet. That she actually managed to win a game yesterday.
She
Okay.
did, and now she's
Only
jinxing
game
all
I
that
have
counts
ever
for, right?
won in, and that was practice. And now I'm never gonna be able to recreate it ever. I was so excited. I literally, I think you and Kirsty were having like a serious conversation, or like kind of serious, and I just was there in the background just playing this game, and I just shouted like, "Yes, I won!" It kind of like ruined the yeah.
I was just amazed you haven't found a way of dropping it into conversation yet.
Ah,
Just wait till I start playing, Chris. Then I'll just keep winning after winning, and I'll just win them all. You know.
womp 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 womp.
Are you still
No
in on
chance. No, that was it.
it? Right, let us out.
The last wall was impossible.
Do you want to
I've
just
got no-
switch to players now?
Yeah, I think we should. Should we get Danny and Haladin?
Yeah, go for it.
Yay!
My time to
Playing.
shine.
Share a few seconds.
Shine.
Danny's gonna win another crown, unless he jinxed her chance yesterday by winning.
I'm gonna jinx it. Who do you want? Wow, that was not words. Chris, do you want to share first, or should I?
What am I playing?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
you share.
I'll share.
Halid, can you appear online potentially on Steam? 'Cause I can't see
Oh, I'm
you.
not online.
I can't see Danny either, but I don't know if I actually added Danny. So maybe if Chris could invite Danny.
I am online.
Oh,
now.
yeah, I can do.
You did
I need to exit show. Do that thing.
And then I guess I drop out, right?
Wait, are you staying in?
Well, we're gonna have 4
You
people.
can drop me out instead. Drop me out.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we drop Kirsty out.
Okay, how do we do
Right,
that?
Kirsty. She needs to leave. in a nice way.
How do I do that?
she
I think you
needs
press
to leave.
escape,
Right,
I
I
think.
won't take it personally. How do I leave?
If you press P and then click on leave group.
P. Aha.
And then, yeah, if Chris, you could invite Danny.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, I have
think
her on my
I'm-
friends list, but I can't see her.
Am I friends with you, Danny?
Yeah,
What's
I see
your-
the game. It's
Oh, you're with or something, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, I added you as well. Yeah, there you are.
Oh, you did.
I've added you.
Okay, I'll share my screen now.
Yeah, I do have you, Danny. I just forgot what your character's name was or your Steam name was.
It is
Oh, that's dark
P.
and scary. Lucky Scheming Goose looks scary. I don't like that.
Yeah, I just bought that face.
You bought it.
Well,
you
it
mean
was
you
on the
unlocked it?
store.
This is a family
Ah.
game, Danny. You don't want like scary faces, you know. It's a family-friendly stream.
Oh, sorry.
Who's nerdy talking, buddy? Oh,
That's
never
me.
mind.
I thought I was ready, but for some reason I unreadied myself.
So I
So,
need to
who do we
learn
have
how to grab
playing?
stuff. So I'm Socks.
I'm the yellow
Um,
guy with hundreds of thousands. Is that what it's called?
Hundreds of thousands.
Hundreds of thousands, yeah. Sprinkles.
Kind of look like rhubarb and custard with hundreds and thousands.
Yep. I
Yeah.
designed
Oh,
a
rhubarb
dessert
custard.
themed one with my limited skins.
Amazing. I haven't had a rhubarb and custard sweet for years.
I had rhubarb custard crumble like 2 days ago. It was delicious.
So Chris is playing socks. That's interesting.
Oh, right, yeah, I see the actual socks.
Oh,
Bubble
sucks.
fish.
I see. Was that
I
on
didn't
purpose,
realise
or
that was
was
the end. But, like,
Representing.
oh, very clever. It's quite a good question in chat, actually. I don't know if you want to spotlight it.
Microtransactions in games. Yeah or nay? I
Nay.
nay as a general rule. However, I did need to buy myself a parrot in Sea of Thieves.
Hmm.
Yeah, I bought myself a dog.
Well, there's varying levels of nay, right? There's the
Yeah.
microtransactions that just give you cosmetics. That's fine. I don't care about those. Microtransactions that give you a time to play. That's like the worst kind. You know, those kind of
Yeah.
app games where it's like you can play for 5 minutes, or if you want to play for 10 minutes, you have to pay £3 or something stupid like that.
So what
Yeah, I
about
don't
micro...
mind-
Sorry, Chris, go on.
I don't mind microtransactions where you're buying new content. Like there was a game I got really quite enjoyed, and you instead of buying buying the next version of the game, you could get some additional levels for like a couple of quid, and I thought that was good.
Yeah, but that's more DLC. That's not really a microtransaction.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I don't know. I always see microtransactions as anything on mobile, really. So,
So I'm curious to hear people's kind of perceptions or opinions on the kind of new type of microtransaction we've seen in like Ubisoft games recently, where you can kind of pay to advance your character's progression slightly quicker than if you do it manually. So I'm not really sure. I sit on that fence because as someone that doesn't have as much time to play games as I'd like, I can definitely see the appeal of just going, I'll just chuck a $5 at the game and not have to worry about some of the bits I'm not interested in. But it does feel kind of slimy at the same time.
yeah.
I think as long as the actual grind to get to where you are is not tedious, like still actually fun, then it's fine. You can just speed it up. But sometimes they do this thing where the only way to get there without paying money is just extremely tedious, and then it's more of it. I don't like that.
Yeah,
I agree. I've been playing a Red Dead Online recently, which is a fantastic open world MMO game set in Western with horses and shooting. And the game is incredibly cheap at the moment, but there's microtransactions. So I was also thinking to just throw a bit more money at it just to be able to unlock certain items, certain parts of the game.
I qualified! Yes!
Whoa! And we missed that. We didn't get that on screen.
I have not qualified.
Sorry.
Oh, for God's sake! I can't play this game.
Matt raised a good point. The upfront cost of the game should have an impact on your feelings on microtransactions as well.
Ow, I was so close.
The same that I feel the same about lots of software, right? I don't like me personally, I don't like the software as a service model. I actually want to just be able to buy a thing and own it.
I like the idea of it.
I mean, it works fine in principle, but the amount of things that I've got paying subscriptions for at the moment is actually quite hard to keep track of, like what I'm spending every month.
Yeah, too many streaming services at the moment. It feels like.
I swear, Netflix must have done such a business in lockdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've watched shows I never would watch before.
Last night.
Pardon?
Last night I got an email saying Netflix upped their prices by £1.
Ugh.
And they
Yeah,
said, here's why. And then they showed me like, oh, we're doing a really good show. We bought Friends. That's why I have to pay £10 or £9 a month. Like, I don't watch Friends. I've already seen Friends 6 times. So.
But it's time to watch Friends again. That's what Netflix is telling you.
Yeah, I don't want to watch Friends again.
But don't we just live in a golden age of television, though?
I think we're past the golden age. I think we peaked a few years ago. Now it's like every other company has their own platform and they all have exclusive content. And if you want to actually watch everything, you have to subscribe to like 6 different services. Yep. I think we're past the golden age.
I agree with you. It feels like it's a bit like American television with cable, where you have to buy a channel over channel if you want to get all the content. Yeah,
I mean that was always going to be the case as soon as somebody realized the model worked, right? It's I mean I'm not wild about that approach, but I mean there's so many good shows being produced. I got really into Picard, the Star Trek one.
Oh yeah,
Picard.
Yeah. It was so nice to see Patrick Stewart back in that role.
Yeah.
Did I say Star Trek? I meant Star Wars. That's going to really have offended somebody.
No.
Well,
you're not knowing stuff, Chris.
I don't know if Chris is trolling me or not. I'm feeling triggered.
Yeah.
I'm still going through the Next Generation. Actually, started watching it like a year ago.
But I think
season 6 now.
To touch on that, I think we are in a golden age of TV shows, but maybe not the way we consume TV shows. I think because there's so many different cable services and because we now have on-demand TV, that's let TV show creators be a bit more free with their runtimes of episodes and the structure of episodes, where you no longer have to make sure that anyone can follow it if they join from any point. But if you go back
have you seen this show, The Politician, on Netflix?
Can't say I have.
It's just like this kind of drama political high school drama. I don't know, whatever. But they have this episode, which is it's a 40-minute episode format, and then there's just like one episode which is like 20 minutes long. I thought it was like really interesting that they were able to just because there's like one bit of the story that they want to just do in like a small self-contained mini episode essentially, and they can do that. Well, they couldn't do that a while ago. So
Yeah, I think
in that sense,
that's what makes it the golden age. Like,
yeah. But I don't think that's so much a golden age. I think that's just evolution, and it's going to keep getting better and better in terms of the format that things they can do with TV that they couldn't do before. Like Bandersnatch, for example, is like a whole new kind of thing. It wasn't very good, but it's going to open up some new things that will happen in the future.
Yeah,
Even
but
stuff
it's
like
tricky to.
quality of productions are so much better as well. I mean, look at things like Stranger Things.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
production for TV is just insane now. Since Game of Thrones, it's like we can't imagine like seeing such high production quality on a TV show. It used to be like movies only.
At the same time, I'm missing like shows that were like back in the 90s. You mentioned Star Trek Generations. I'm missing shows like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Stargate.
That's more just good
There
writing
isn't
and
anything
production.
like that nowadays.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
a
there
lot
is.
of it is kind of reruns. They've like on Netflix they did like Sabrina. They redid that kind of Sabrina.
I have so many problems with the new Sabrina.
I think it's very much for my kind of generation and younger. It's very much for the younger, darker influences. I don't know.
I really liked the original. I used to watch when I was a wee whippersnapper. I used to watch Sabrina, the old Sabrina Teenage Witch, and it was fun and it was joyful.
It was happy.
Yeah, exactly.
it's kind of like a different show, really, though, isn't it? Like it's the same in name, and that's it. Other than a couple of cameos, without giving any spoilers.
No,
those
they're
cameos
doing
were good,
dark remakes of everything. Like they did that with what was it like the Snow White story, like Maleficent and stuff like that. They started doing all these like dark versions of old classics, and then switching on like Riverdale is the same thing, and now they have Winx.
Yeah, that's the new thing.
The only thing I really want to see a gritty, dark remake of is Power Rangers.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
I would if I was a millionaire producer, I would spend a lot of money making a gritty remake of Power Rangers.
I pay good money to see whoever produced Daredevil season 1 produce Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Go on, Kirsty. What's your? Oh, sorry. Let's say, Kirsty, what's your favorite show at the moment? I don't know if we've lost
Kirsty's properly into the game. No, because we're talking a lot about old TV shows. I'm not even sure if any of our viewers watch them. Sorry to say that, but Stargate is 25 years old now, or
is
even older.
Wow.
I'm not
I haven't
sure.
seen Stargate.
Me neither.
It came out 95, 96.
I know it's supposed to be really good.
I've seen the film. The film's fantastic, in my opinion.
Yeah. Brilliant. SG1 was good fun.
SG1 was fantastic throughout. Even the movies were good, between quotes, as in the last one.
I really liked Stargate Atlantis, and I always
yes.
and I thought it was real shame that it ended it as quickly as they did. And Universe as well. Did any of you watch Stargate Universe?
Probably.
I didn't.
I haven't watched all of the Stargate.
It's it only lasted a season. Is anyone still playing, or are we all just watching?
Yeah, I'm in at least.
Ah, right.
I don't know if anyone else is.
No.
I went out my first
Well, I
round.
guess I better win it quickly.
Let's see if you can win.
It's
You're in the
the final
final.
one anyway.
You're in the final.
Oh.
Wasn't Stargate one of the first shows that tried to build up a universe with different shows running at the same time? I'm not sure. Buffy did that with Angels as well, mid-show.
Yeah, I mean, the spin-off was always kind of. I mean, shows have always done spin-offs.
Not sure.
Happy Days did.
Happy Days. Oh.
Happy Days had Happy Days, and they also did Joni Loves Chachi.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh.
Oh, is that one?
Oh, that's a good one. Yes.
Yeah, that was a spin-off from Happy Days, and I think the Fonz had a spin-off for a little while, and Friends had
that doesn't count.
Joey.
That was really bad.
We don't think about that one.
I actually really like Joey.
That's like saying Top Gear is a spin-off of Oh, come on, is Kieran about to win? No! He got slapped by the hammer. Phew.
No,
How embarrassing.
That was, and we got it live on stream, so we can cut it later and make sure that everyone sees it over and over again.
Stargate is supreme.
Stargate
Yeah,
is
Stargate
supreme.
is
Thank you,
supreme.
A3YT. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. You can slap me later or try to
I think-
correct it.
I think that's a treat.
A treat. Ah, a trait? Oh, a
treat.
trait too?
Are we swapping anyone out?
Or a tree YouTube.
Well, I think Kirsty's dropped off the stream for a bit, so let's leave it as it is for now. Who's not paying?
I'm currently not playing.
Oh, that's fine. Only Oliver.
Oh no.
It's actually quite. I'm actually enjoying the Oliver commentary track more than anything else at the moment.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
Oh no! Should we go? So the DLC thing, and microtransactions. The problem I have with that is how sneaky some of them are, and the some of them are clearly targeting people who are a little bit too into the game.
If you want to
Very
know more of
technically
Chris's
good.
comments, subscribe and like now for $5.99 per month.
Yeah, exactly. It's that kind of stuff. And you know if like let's say a AAA game costs you about 50 quid, right? You can get a really bad mobile. So there's a mobile game I was playing for a little while called it was sort of like Off-Road Champion or something like that. It was a little tilt steer game. And I worked out if I bought all the microtransactions, which were just for unlocking levels and things like that, the total cost of them about it's like 120 quid for a really relatively badly designed mobile game compared to something like Red Dead. And I don't know, it seems unethical to me.
Yeah. Well, that's back to Battlefront 2, which came out a couple of years ago. I'm sure people in the stream or everyone here knows the story behind it. That it had massive microtransactions everywhere, and as good as all in the game was as impossible to get as long as you normally play the game. It took about 2,000 months or so to unlock everything if you really wanted to. Was a crazy
Example
song.
by these people. Oh,
So luckily with Battlefront, EA understood that microtransactions are not great, and they managed to fix that. And actually, the game now is very popular. I haven't played it for ages, though.
I
think
keep
it's,
meaning to try Battlefront.
It was free recently, or maybe still is free.
Yes, I heard that it was free, and about 2 million people got keys, from what I understand. I recall reading it. It was a massive, crazy sum. I've got it installed, but I haven't played it. I played the first one a lot. The second one, just a bit of single player, and then that's it.
I've been meaning to play. I've just not got round to it.
There was,
It does look good. Yeah, sorry. There's
like I say, it's that I don't. So I don't mind that kind of stuff. I don't mind things where you're unlocking additional where people, because I think it's almost like a DLC at that point. But it's when again
No.
it's that pay to play kind of thing where you've almost got to buy that additional content to make it worthwhile playing the game.
I swear I'm good at this.
Yeah, no, I agree. Imagine Fall Guys and suddenly there was a DLC or microtransaction that gives you slightly faster boots. That would be horrible.
Yeah.
Is anyone still in?
I genuinely thought you said faster boobs.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll share my screen.
Oh yeah, please, because I'm embarrassing myself.
There's somebody who spent £200 on Overwatch loot boxes to get the DVA New Year's
Diva.
Diva. Oh yes, of course. I haven't played Overwatch.
Have you not?
Whenever I read conversation about Overwatch, I'm like, yeah, I played it, of course, obviously. Like,
At
oh
least you
shit.
haven't.
I played Overwatch a total of 5 minutes, and then I got sick.
And then you went back to League of
Was that
Legends.
from just because
So
it's
I
an
went back to Dota. Yes,
Dota, yes.
FPS is like the worst kind of SPS. It's like it's so fast. It's like so fast, and everything is like and it's like
You know what? I absolutely agree. Overwatch is the thing that nearly just put me off esports for good, because I was watching. I think it was the World's Overwatch, and it'll be great. It's fantastic. And I was watching it and going, I have no idea what's going on.
It's a
Camera
hard
angles were changing so quick. It was just overwhelming.
yeah.
Like, it's not a really good spectator experience unless you're also an Overwatch player.
But I still think it's better than League of Legends. I can't imagine anything more dull to watch than League
What
of
about like
Legends.
Dota?
Yeah, but isn't that for any sports on
Yeah.
television? Unless you know the rules, you don't.
I know,
get
it's
it.
Overwatch
less
is
about the
way
rules.
harder.
Well, it's like I watch my friends play Dota, and I'm like, I have no idea what is going on at all in these games.
I
But
don't
again,
think it's about knowing the rules. I think it's about things have a rhythm that make them interesting to watch. It's like cricket. Cricket is just, if anyone's ever tried to watch cricket on television, it's the most boring. I think baseball is even worse.
Unlike ice hockey, which was designed to be interesting.
Exactly right, and kickboxing.
As in, it was actually designed
football
to
has its
have
moments.
those,
Ice hockey is
those
like.
breaks. That's
I
why
went to an ice hockey watch once, like an actual on the arena thing. It was like the weirdest experience of my life. It felt like I was like this weird
the Nottingham Panthers, Howard.
capitalist church or something like that. It was just like everything is just like, oh my god, we just scored. Let's do an ad. This goal is sponsored by this company, and this penalty is sponsored by this other company, and this. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah, no,
It was more like watching advertisement than watching an actual sport. It was so weird.
I find that with I went to a few games of ice hockey and basketball and various things when I was living in the States. And I found that all the time. It was just the amount of Kirsty's back. The amount of kind of advertising stuff going on in these games was just overwhelming.
Yeah. Like the whole stadium itself is painted with advertisements. Like the actual ice is painted with advertisements.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Do you think, Chris, now would be a good moment to mention that this is a stream to promote the School of Computer Science?
Well, let's say it's a general university stream. It's a let's say
Speaking of advertisements, have you guys considered joining our university?
Yeah. And we do a
Kirsty,
2
have
for 1.
you any sports you follow, Kirsty?
I'm made to follow football occasionally when my son whitters at me about it, but it's not necessarily through choice.
What team?
West Ham.
Really?
Really?
Oh my gosh!
Where is
that's what my
West
dad
Ham?
follows. In West Ham.
Is that a good thing, Danny?
Well, that's what my dad follows, so that's what our family follow. We follow West Ham.
What's it like supporting a team that's not good?
I don't know. He's not just here on the sofa. You can ask him.
All right, Kieran is out.
Yeah, I'm out.
That means everyone's out.
Everyone's out.
Go on, Oliver. You can take my place this time.
Woo!
Do I actually have to
Apparently-
leave the game, Kieran?
Yeah, you just need to leave. When you're at the menu where you can see everyone, just press P and then click on leave. Then I'll invite Oliver.
I'm out.
Leave disgracefully.
You've got so many friends, Kieran.
Thanks.
I've
I'm
got,
glad you're impressed.
I am quite impressed.
You know, you're not supposed to sound surprised, Chris.
You have so many friends. Good for you.
Good for you!
I'm going to assume it comes from Chris's knowledge that I don't particularly like other people.
Oh, okay.
You know what? One of the things I'm genuinely worried when we come out of like when we kind of move past this situation and vaccines a bit broader out there, I think social contact is going to be super weird.
I
Like,
miss Chris. I miss people. I miss talking to people face to face. I miss that reaction, like that interaction, so much. And I never thought I would ever say that.
oh no, I absolutely did the same. I miss seeing people. I miss interact. But I reckon people are going to go one of two ways. They're either going to be very, very germophobic and actually, you just keep your distance, please, and or they're going to go completely the opposite direction, and people are going to get a bit more
Touchy-feely.
intimate than they were before. I think
Like,
it's
Like,
stay
really,
away
just
from
a
me.
bit too long, and
Like, will you hug someone the first time you see them after lockdown? I don't think I will. It's going to be weird.
No. I found myself missing greeting hugs. I've got some colleagues who like to hug, and I'm not a hugger, but I found myself missing that. But I have a feeling that'll last like 12 hours after I start. people again, then it's
Yeah,
very
the
unlikely.
first hug would be nice.
I don't think I've
Psychology is
ever
clearly a
hugged
very
any of
different school. I have never been hugged at
I've
Lincoln.
never hugged any of my colleagues
I'm
either.
sure I've
Yeah.
given you a hug on a big color night or something. On your birthday, I'm sure I gave you a hug on your
I
birthday.
think you once stopped me from falling off a table. But
Yes, but
Not
I
sure if that
gave you a hug at the end of that evening. I'm sure I would have.
oh, okay. Oh, if it was that evening. Yeah, no, I might not remember. That was a good birthday, though.
It was a good birthday, yes.
Oh.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Who's in the game now? Is Danny, Kieran, Oliver?
No,
The horse has returned. Yes.
And Aled?
on me. No.
Yeah, I don't like these seesaw things. They're too
They are evil.
complicated.
Seesaws are complicated.
I think complicated is not the right word, but they are difficult.
It's for this one. You want to get ahead of the crowd.
Well, I think that's true for all of them.
The thing is, everyone's thinking like that.
Oh no!
How to win a race by Danny? Oh, just get ahead of everyone else.
I mean, yeah.
No.
Oh, with sage advice like that, Darren, you'll go far.
Yeah.
No. That seesaw just tricked me.
Oh,
Change
I
direction with
qualified!
my
I
jump.
qualified! I qualified! I'm so happy. Sorry, just that's a gloat, you know.
Only 4 have qualified. You qualified in like top 4 as well. That's very impressive.
But for the last few games, I haven't qualified at all.
So you've got your mojo back, Danny.
I do. I'm getting that winning streak again. I mean, streak. I won one game, but you know, my winning streak.
That's the start of a streak.
Yeah, I
Have
can
you won
get
a game? Have you won a game?
Yeah, and when we practiced last night, I won a game after everyone left. I think. Well, I think Chris and Kirsty were still here.
I saw
I think
it.
most
I
people are still
can
around.
testify to the fact Danny won.
Yes, please tell everyone I won a game.
It's all right. You'll do that enough yourself, Danny.
You're the one that said I wasn't mentioning it enough, Chris.
I'd like to see it in your transfer viva as one of the stages of PhD.
Yeah, one of my achievements. Oh god.
That tells about a time that you faced adversity. Well, there was this one time I was playing a game and nobody was paying attention, and then I won.
Now you gotta frame it differently. One time you beat out 100 other candidates.
I just lost again. Excuse me.
In a battle of dexterity and wit.
I wonder what's happened to Oliver. 'Cause I think he's still playing, but his camera's gone all funny.
All right, yeah. He's disappeared.
I'm sure he'll return.
Oh, Curry.
Five of your friends.
What curry, Chris?
I can't probably see who's doing
It's a Balti
it.
I'm having tonight.
Is it Castlegate?
No. Do you know Mac, the restaurant, as you're going out towards north of the hill?
No.
Is it outside the city centre or is it?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
on the outskirts.
I live in Twine.
I really don't understand this level.
Basically, you have
So-
to jump through the hoops to get 15 points.
Yeah.
This is one of the advantages of having a mute on a mixing desk next to me, so I can, while I'm chewing, I can mute because nobody really wants to hear that over stream. But there's also a button that boosts, and I think it was yesterday. I'd drunk a Coke a little bit too quickly, and I'd had a bit of a gas build-up, and I needed to burp. And I pressed the wrong button instead of the one that muted. I just quite loudly across quite an important meeting burped. It's there are certain social graces that in lockdown have been forgotten.
No.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
No.
Raji's even better.
Oh no, I haven't.
No, I'm not going to make it.
No.
This is actually yesterday's curry, but it's been enhanced and augmented for tonight's festivities.
What kind of curry?
It's
Curry.
balti,
What sort of curry is it?
a lamb balti, but it's
Did you hear me ask that the first time?
yeah.
I said
What was
what kind
it
of curry while my microphone was muted, and you said it was a balti. I was like, how did you hear
I don't
that?
think your mic was actually
No,
muted.
I didn't qualify.
It was muted because there was a red
Yeah, I
button.
didn't qualify either.
Telling me you heard me, that might be I have said something to people that I shouldn't have.
What were your curry enhancements, Chris?
Cauliflower.
Cauliflower is not an enhancement.
Oh, cauliflower is amazing in a curry.
I know it's amazing, but it's not an enhancement. It's like it's a
No,
core.
no. I
I
would
would
say,
enhance cauliflower with curry rather than the other way around.
oh no. I think any curry can be made better with cauliflower.
Mm.
It's
I
just
thought
because the
that's
curry
what
seeps
curry.
into the little
Oh yeah,
tiny
the florets
trees
do.
of the cauliflower.
They're called florets, please.
Oh, the florets. Yeah, it
Oh,
seeps into the florets. What's that? Tiny
I'm
trees.
still in game.
Oh,
Hello.
you still in, Oliver?
I'm still in. I can't quit otherwise. Yeah, I'll just do that. Leave show. Point, point, point.
Does someone want
Yeah,
to
my web.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're swap Kirsty in for you, Danny.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yay!
I'm happy to swap out as well if anyone wants to play.
How do I leave? I'll leave. There
Oh,
we go.
who's the candle? I like the candle.
I need to finish my-
Okay.
You should have got the invite, Kirsty.
Yep. Somewhere. It's already existed.
So yeah, I don't understand that sliding down level either.
No, I think you have to get in the end goal. You know, it's like there's one ring at the end.
Oh.
I think that's the only
Yeah,
way.
but there's 15 points. You get points. You get, I think, 1 point if you do one of the smaller rings, and if you go for a big ring at the big ring at the end, that's 10 points. But you need so much momentum to go through that one.
I've sent you another one, Kirsty. You might need to press Shift and Tab to see it.
Shift and tab.
Shift and tab.
No pressing.
I press shift
Okay.
and tab.
Kirsty, after your experience today, are we going to start seeing some psychology-based game streams?
No, if we're relying on me being able to do something like find the game. This invite didn't appear in the same way the others have, and that's what's confusing me. I can see all three, Kieran. I just can't work out how to.
Okay.
I can work out how to give them a smiley face.
Well, I'll give him a smiley face. That'll feel nice, at least. I'll appreciate that.
I can give an emotion. I'm just trying to work out how to. I get the choice of launching game, store page, or community hub.
It might be worth just pressing escape, like to leave the Steam layout, and then just going into it again.
Okie dokie.
Shift and tab.
Shift and tab.
We were talking earlier, Kirsty, about being in the golden age of television
Yeah.
and all these kind of gritty remakes of old TV shows. What have you been watching during lockdown?
An awful lot of crap, generally. So many things.
I heard The Crown in there.
Oh yeah, I did watch Crown too.
That was good.
Oh no, I was including that amongst the crap.
Yeah, that one was the PVC of our college's fault because he mentioned it and it seemed like a good plan. Kieran, I can't make this work.
Okay, let me try one more time, and then if not,
I can see all your invitations. I just can't make
I'm
them
hoping
do
to
anything.
pop it. Maybe exit the game.
Okay, I can.
And
I
just,
believe
like,
I can.
start it again, and then we're start from a fresh plate.
Okay, when escape doesn't work, what is the
Alt and F4.
Alt and F4?
You really are a shortcut power user, aren't you, Kieran?
I think my God.
Alter 4 is not exactly a cult shortcut, is it?
No, but it just
Just disappeared.
whenever I need to know a shortcut,
Oh,
that's
no.
Kieran.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Kieran did. Oh, StreamYard must have been in focus. So today we've successfully booted Oliver and convinced Kirsty to boot herself.
Yeah, apparently you shouldn't press Alt and F4 repeatedly because it's a bad.
Oh, it's the oldest trick in the book, Steve.
Computer science. We know the
Remember that
shortcuts,
morning?
but we can't use a GUI.
You might want to have a game while this starts because it's going to be a bit slow.
Yeah, okay. John, I'm ready up. I can't remember. I guess that's Halid, I think. Who's not ready?
Yes, I'm not ready. I shall be ready in. Yes.
Oh, dear.
Now,
My
Chris, you know
biggest
you asked,
disappointment.
Chris,
What was
you asked
that?
how many people you needed in order to make this a recruitment event. We
Oh,
now
yeah.
have several of my 14-year-old son's friends watching us. One of which meant you are awful at this game, meant entirely for me, I believe. So thank you very much.
We can all take
Oh,
have shared responsibility because we are
And-
all awful.
and
I
Mango
know,
Burb
this is
just
for
said,
Ethan
"Oh
and
damn,
this
the
directly
computer
for
science."
me.
And Mango Burb just said, "Oh damn, the computer science people streaming now."
Kappa?
Computer Science plus Kirsty.
Plus Kirsty, that sounds like a TV show set in the
Computer
90s.
science peoples.
And Kirsty.
Although Kirsty in the Computer Science sounds like a really good band.
Oh, welcome aboard, Mango Bird. Just accepted computer science offer as my firm other day. Pog. Fuck to you.
Thumbs up.
Ooh,
And that-
nice.
Welcome to the team.
But the thing is, then Mango's gonna say,
no.
of course, University of Lincoln.
Yeah, as soon as yeah.
Look at these people are about to teach me. None of them can play video games.
What's everyone's views on mango as a fruit?
Oh, I love mango.
Not a fan.
I'd like to say that mango is my favorite fruit, but I hate everything mango flavored. I don't know why.
Oh, see,
Like mango
I'm the same with
juice, mango
strawberries.
ice cream, mango cake. It's all disgusting, but mango
Sorry,
itself is
hang
my
on.
favorite fruit.
Strawberries, Chris.
No, strawberries. I really love strawberries as a fruit, but fake strawberry flavor.
Oh, that's the
Yeah,
way.
because strawberry flavor doesn't taste like strawberry. Strawberry
I know.
flavor tastes like strawberry cream, which is very different.
Yes.
God, I love fake strawberry flavor.
And I like strawberry cream. So
But
I
it's like the banana flavor and sweet.
Yeah, I love fake banana and real banana.
Ooh, fake banana is good as well.
Oh, see,
I like fake coffee. Fake
Oh,
coffee.
really?
I
yeah.
don't like real coffee.
Fake coffee is
That's
also
the-
like a frappuccino, really, with all the
I
extra cream.
can't stand real coffee. It tastes like fermented soil. But coffee sweets and coffee cake, I could eat that stuff for days.
When have you had
Isn't-
fermented soil, Chris?
Fermented soil.
Isn't
It's a long
coffee
known rite
fermented
of
soil?
passage from my village. Artificial fruits are kind of yikes.
Artificial
Not the real
fruit.
deal. Completely agree on that.
No. Push the wrong button.
And running towards the finish line, everyone's favorite horse? Me.
A horse, of course.
Oh,
No.
no,
Hey,
I just witnessed that.
game is rigged.
Talking about shift of generation, it's easy to recognize younger people in the chat by using the term poggers everywhere.
Is
Although
Poggers.
Do
That
not
was
like
Ben.
that,
That was Ben.
that's
one of those
Ben.
pogs is
Ben is trying to blend in.
I really dislike that term for some reason. It's just everywhere now.
I don't know what
Yeah.
poggers are.
it's certainly overused. I still like it though.
I like it, but I don't see myself saying it in real.
But what,
It's
what's
funny
it
that
mean?
in 10
What-
years you can tell that someone is an adult because they say
I'm
poggers.
not sure, but it's like used as I don't even know. I don't want to
It's-
explain youth language because I'm gonna get
Yeah. That's a wise move, actually, Danny.
yeah. I mean,
Wasn't Kevin recently described as poggers? And I'm like, what? What?
So what does it mean? Old?
No, definitely not.
it means like
Well,
good or something.
It's good.
like,
It's just another word for good.
yeah,
To simplify it a lot.
yeah.
Ah, it's that one again.
I would say this curry here is poggers.
No.
Good.
Ah,
I like how you really enunciate the word. That's nice.
Oh, yes. Oh God, Chris.
make it sound French to make it even better.
Yeah.
Le poggers.
Ah. What is the French for curry?
Le curry.
Curry,
Really?
probably.
Ah, so le curry est chou-fleur. Très bon.
Or sugar.
Le poggers.
Le poggers.
Oh no.
At what point does this become culturally insensitive, Oliver? I don't know.
I'm used to that. So later I'm gonna be in bed and cry and hug my knees.
And what?
As you
Is
say,
that
poggers with an
niece or
accent
knees?
possible takes a UCAS point from computer.
I heard me.
I like that. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Qualified.
How'd you qualify?
You're
All
actually
right, I'm
quite
keeping
good at
to
this game,
the
Oliver.
I'm keeping to the left or right hand side of the map, slide down at full speed, and then try to jump towards the middle.
Share your screen, Oliver.
Sounds like you're taking Danny's advice of making sure you're in front of everyone else.
Yeah. I mean, that is good advice, Chris.
It's like I can remember when I used to do running when I was at in sixth form. I can remember once my coach saying, "Just try running a little faster." Thank you. Hadn't thought of that.
Get good, basically.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
Right.
Well,
Who's next up?
qualified.
As
Hey, I'm
Oliver
still
needs to share your
qualified.
screen.
Yeah, but do you want to share your screen so we can watch?
I can't. That's the problem because currently my webcam is
Okay,
on my
I'll share-
laptop.
I'll
Yeah.
share mine.
Share yours back again.
The problem of having too much hardware. I'm the horse, easy to find. Blue horse.
Oh, can I give a shout out to all our first year games computing students? Because
No, you can't.
we,
Sorry.
can I not be interrupted on my shout out, please? Who did really well on their assignment for where they did like essays about how controversial issues in games, and we had some really good stuff. I was very impressed
Yeah.
with all the work that they did.
Was alright, I
look-
guess.
So
Looking
tell us, Howard, what is a
forward to-
controversial issue in a video game?
So things, well, I think for most of us, they wouldn't quite be controversial, but they did create controversy in the media. So things like The Last of Us 2 and its gender representation, that was a big media controversy. Things like Sekiro and its inaccessibility aspect. We
So,
had
like, anything that Cyberpunk's done?
Cyberpunk, we didn't include that as one of the topics. We also had people talking about console exclusive content on the Marvel game. So
yeah.
Spider-Man's only available on PlayStation, but not on the other platforms. And the fourth one was Depression Quest. Is that a game or is it not a game? So anything that basically caused a stir in the media in the last couple of years, we had asked our students to talk about them in an essay, and some of them did really well. Like, I was impressed. Some of them, their writing style is better than like some master's work I've seen. So looking
So,
forward to seeing more of that stuff.
Raining on the Depression Quest argument, Howard, is it a game or not?
I haven't played it, so I can't really give you an informed answer. But based on what I understand from actually, I learned a lot from reading all those essays actually as well. But it seems like more of like an interactive narrative. And
But what is a game, Alex?
some people exactly. It's a bit like, is it art?
Are we going to solve that problem today? Define
Yeah.
the game.
I feel like if someone makes
I
it,
need that definition.
if the maker of something calls it a game, then it's a game. That's good enough for me. Just because you don't enjoy it doesn't mean it's not a game. I don't enjoy Overwatch, doesn't mean it's not a game. Opinions on the PS5 shortage. Anyone has any opinion on the PS5 shortage?
I got lucky and got one, so I have no opinion.
I've got a
Oh, yeah.
PS5 as well. Yep.
I don't have money.
I don't tend to play consoles.
I have no
Yeah,
opinions on
I'm
PS5
not
shortage because I wouldn't have bought one anyway.
I have
Oh,
a
Nintendo
Switch.
Switch.
I was quite proud of my Switch.
Yeah, I'm a Nintendo Switch player. That's
Yeah, the
all.
Switch is still, in my opinion, the best console there is at the moment.
Is it?
Definitely
I have
been playing the new Monster Hunter demo that came out on Switch last week recently. That's been fun.
Animal Crossing all the way.
Oh no, that's not a game.
How
Oh, that was
you, Chris?
It's
the
not a
Animal-
game. It's a lifestyle.
The Animal
I mean,
Crossing frenzy is over though. Like there was at the start of the semester, like October, October. Animal Crossing was like no one was talking about anything other than Animal Crossing. It was a bit weird.
It's a great
But now
game.
it's kind
You
of
said
like
you've got a Switch. What are you playing at the moment?
who me?
No, Kirsty.
Oh, Kirsten.
Mario Kart. Smash Bros when I have to, but I'm very, very bad.
Smash Bros.
I'm horrific
And
at
I
Smash
bought Ring Fit in an effort to, do more
I wanna
exercise
get
without actually having to go
Yep.
outside.
How did you
Yeah.
find that, Kirsty? The Ring Fit game?
It's amusing. It doesn't make me feel like I'm getting any fitter.
I see. I love that about. I still think the Wii was a console years ahead of its time.
The Wii was the only console I ever
I grew
bought.
up with the Wii.
You what? Sorry.
I grew up with the Wii.
Yeah, I love the Wii, but I just
It's
don't
the
think,
best
other than
one to play
Wii
as a
Fit.
family.
Pardon?
Mm.
It's the best one to play as a family. It's the only console where there's 5 of us and 4 of us will play at a time, but you actually feel like you're doing something together as opposed to just watching someone do something.
Yeah. No, I absolutely agree. I think the style of the games, even the kind of artistic side. The thing that kind of frustrated me with the Wii is. Sorry, I swallowed my curry too quickly. I needed to make sure I was pressing the mute button this time. The thing that I found was no one kind of. The amount of games that didn't really take advantage of the interface and the interaction.
Yep.
And just felt like games that were designed for other consoles, like badly ported to the Wii.
Oh, I played a Soul Calibur game on the Wii. And it was like basically a sword fighting. You're basically walking around slashing things with your sword. And to slash, you have to push the A button. And I was like, that's
Yeah.
absurd. I'm carrying a motion controller and I have to push the A button to attack.
Yeah.
It made me really angry.
Did any of you play Skyward Sword on the Wii?
Yeah.
The Zelda game. That was one of the best motion control games I think I've still ever played, and that includes a lot of Vive games.
Yeah.
And yeah, it had that exact thing, Howard, where basically you swung the remote as if it was a sword, and that actually felt really good to play, right? Like when you matched your movements.
My favorite Legend of Zelda game would have to be Twilight Princess, though. That was a good one.
Played on
You
game.
know what? I'm going to be controversial here. I haven't enjoyed a Zelda game since the original.
Oh, is it
You've not played Breath of the Wild, Chris,
more controversial than this? I haven't played a Zelda game ever.
Oh
Really?
my god.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm with you. I've also never played a Zelda game.
No!
Unlucky, Oliver. So close.
I had that massive bit.
Yeah, I thought you were going to win.
Yeah. Then I just slipped a bit too much. So
I
close.
can't believe you're
yeah.
all my colleagues and no one's played Zelda here, really.
I played
I've-
Zelda.
Other than Danny. And I know Oliver has.
Link
played
to the
it.
Past. Yeah, I haven't played the newest one.
Have you not
on
played
the
Breath of the
Switch yet.
Wild?
No.
Oh, that's unacceptable.
I
What did
bought
I
it for the
finish on the
Wii
Switch
and then
recently?
Hop
regretted it
to it.
quickly.
I
Which is
finished
the
Mario
Switch one?
Galaxy on the Switch with all the
Okay.
Do
stars.
you want to pull me in, Kieran?
Oh, yeah, I'm pulling you in. Okay.
Oh, wait. Kirsty, have you got
I
yourself
was going to
sorted?
say, I was going to try and get
I
Kirsty in.
think so.
Go,
You
go,
Sure,
can,
go.
I can leave and
And
you can play Chris if you want.
Yeah, I'm also happy to leave for somebody else to jump in.
But you're the one who's actually winning, so you should stay. I'm the
Yeah, but
only
that's just luck.
notified leave.
I'm just riding on other people's on luck.
That's why I
That
leave.
works.
Oh, there we are.
And yeah, Howard, can I get you? There you go. It's gone. And I've sent you an invite, Kirsty.
And Radio Reese in the chat says, I'm super controversial, but Breath of the Wild wasn't that great.
How dare you?
No, I can see.
Kick.
I can see people
I
dislike
I-
Breath of the Wild.
didn't particularly like Breath of the Wild. I thought it was a bit convoluted.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm gonna keep spamming you invites, Kirsty.
I'm
Has
trying.
anyone played the Okami on the Wii?
Yes.
that was like, I think that was the most memorable game I've ever played in my life. It's just like, I didn't even finish it. I didn't even enjoy it. I just like, I was in awe of it.
Yeah. I think it got a HD
Kirsty, try playing
remaster
Shift
too long
Tab.
ago.
It should
Go
be,
on, sorry?
Shift and tab, and that put me back into Steam.
and then there should be a thing that says invite.
It says Kieran invites you to play, which I can click on, and if I right click, I can copy, select message, or react, and if I left click, I can launch game, which is already launched, store page, or community hub.
Launch game.
Yeah, I
And-
thought it was like a visual masterpiece. It was more like interactive painting.
All right, let's start with Switch games. Luigi's Mansion 3. Yes, no.
So fantastic.
Doesn't
Yeah, I
matter.
played it through with Sam.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. Yes, no. Doesn't
Two
matter.
thumbs down.
Super
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Mario All-Stars 3D. Yes, no. Doesn't
Two thumbs
matter.
up.
Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythmic Adventure 2. Fantastic.
Thumbs
Taiko no
down.
Tatsujin Rhythmic Adventure 1. Nino
Kirsty.
Kuni. Wrath
Do
of
you
the
have
White Witch.
tech support still sat in the room?
Pokemon Shield.
I do, but apparently he's useless.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
His excuse is I play on PlayStation.
Right.
I can share this screen if you like, and you can tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah, go for it. Share away.
Mhm.
Oh, that one was
How's that
fantastic.
Bayonetta?
That's Bayonetta 2, yeah, with Bayonetta
Yeah.
1. Absolutely delicious. Delicious, I'm not sure that works with Bayonetta. Demon X Machina, Darksiders, and Marvel Ultimate Alliance. What have I been doing?
Oh,
over
I
lockdown?
see. Let's have a look. Kirsty screen. Go, Kieran. Share a game.
Damn.
Kirsty, if you press the cross on that.
This one.
No,
No.
top right. If you just click the cross, close it down.
Ultimate Alliance is the best
It's a
game
cat
there,
window.
according to Radio Reese.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Go send an invite, Kieran.
If you're wondering what game is the best one you have, Olivier, it's Ultimate Alliance.
And another one appears.
Oh, okay. Scroll to the top of that. Okay, scroll to the bottom. Click
I
on.
just think that delicious was not quite the right term to describe Bayonetta, but
I'm not sure. I think Bayonetta will describe
just
her
try
childhood
launch game.
delicious.
That's why I've pressed repeatedly.
I think just try restarting Steam.
Restarting Steam.
Yeah. I think Steam might have itself confused.
We're playing that one whilst Caster restarts.
It's a good idea.
That's weird though. That wasn't what I was expecting to see when you shared your screen.
No. Isn't it
You were
always
just
bad though?
expecting I was ignoring something really obvious, weren't you?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I
No.
wasn't.
I always assume that people are, the problem must be at their end, and then they open up and go, "Oh, actually, no, I haven't seen this before."
Mango Burp, since you played Bayonetta, how would you describe the character?
launch the game, then launch the game. Alex Bevan suggests that you close the game, then launch the game.
Yeah, I think we had Kirsty do that already.
Wait, so you kicked me out? You kicked me out and didn't replace me then?
Yep.
Nice. Very classy.
Okay, the games I used to like to play were Simon the Sorcerer, Attack of the Purple Tentacles, all of those.
Oh,
sorts
yeah.
of- Sam and Max, especially Sam and Max.
Oh,
Sam
Sam
Max.
and Max is fantastic.
Right, here we go.
Warning to
I've lost my eardrums. They're gone. That's it. Tinnitus. Here we come.
I was trying to get into the mood.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Kirsty, you just listed off some of the best games ever made. That's a fantastic selection that you've played.
Sam and Max, classic.
So what's the equivalent now? Because
Sam Max.
I can find some of them.
Hmm.
The Telltale games, maybe? I'm not sure
Yeah.
about
No,
that.
no.
Like,
Telltale games are like depression quests. Are they even a game?
well, I mean, it's the closest I can think of to kind of, Monkey Island and Sam
No,
and Max.
Yeah, Monkey
Monkey
Island.
Island is like puzzle. It's like puzzle solving.
I know, but
and-
it's like
Oh,
the-
Portal, I would say, closest to Monkey
Yeah.
Island.
No. Portal's nothing like Monkey Island.
They
No,
are the
no,
tentacle.
in
The best
Pro
thing.
style. It's a modernized, it's not going to be the equivalent to Monkey Island. Nothing's the equivalent to Monkey Island. Monkey Island is Monkey Island.
They are the
It was
tentacle.
sarcasm and the dry humor in things like Sam and Max, and the fact you could occasionally kill them in weird ways.
Have you played Day of the Tentacle? Day of the Tentacle.
Oh, that is a fantastic game.
That was like the best game. Like it's really the only game that lived up to Monkey Island 2 in terms of point and click adventures. Yeah, but I don't know. I haven't played anything like that recently.
I don't think people are really like. I know. I can't think of the developers right now. Tim Schafer.
Lucas Arts, Monkey Island.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Come on, nobody wants to pull down the yellow seesaw in the right position.
Oh, flipping doodles.
Has anyone watched Blown Away?
Blown Away, is that the one with the go up in the air balloon with the old
No,
man?
No, it's a Netflix competition show about glass blowing.
Oh yeah, I have.
Oh,
I
yeah,
watched the
I've
first
seen
season.
that.
I can't
It's so
believe
good. I don't know why. It's just mesmerizing. Every episode, just like watching people just make magic. It's like they take glass and just like produce these things. And it's like, oh, how are they doing that? And it all looks really, really scary because it's like fire everywhere. And it's like everything. Every time they touch anything, some flames erupt somewhere. And it's like, how are they not dying? And
I just can't believe that got made and then got a second season approved.
yeah, I watched the second season. We just finished it last night. It was really good.
Qualified!
That's a competition show about glass blowing, and many people went, "Yes, we'll fund this."
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That was really
do,
fun.
do you know what TV show I would pay to watch though? Is
No!
somebody just turning wood. Do
Someone
you
what?
know wood turning, where you spin a bit of log and you make like a candle out of it or something? I can watch that on YouTube.
Candle
all day.
out of wood.
Well, like candle holder is what I meant.
Oh, okay.
There's something so relaxing about watching people turn wood. And like competitive wood turning, that could be really quite exciting.
I mean, this thing definitely either exists already and you haven't heard about it, or it's going to happen very soon. Because I mean, there's no skill that people can do that hasn't been turned into a TV show yet.
And ITV is already thinking to do a naked version out of it.
So I've seen a good question in the chat, but I think everyone should. Well, I say everyone. I think anyone that has an opinion on some VR games should probably answer. And I know a few
I
of us.
don't have opinions about VR games.
So yeah.
Well, I have an opinion. I think they suck.
Oh,
So
Oh.
Opinion?
what VR game should I buy? Just bought a Quest 2.
Ocean Rift.
Do
The Ocean Rift. There's
you
nothing
want to
else
explain
to buy.
why? Maybe.
Because every time you buy a copy of Ocean Rift, I get a coffee.
Yeah, but he asked for a game, not an experience.
Yeah, well, it's fun.
Ooh.
Is Ocean Rift the
Wait,
game?
I thought the
That's
rule we
next year's
defined
question.
earlier was if the developer describes it as a game, it's a game. That's
So I think I'd say Beat Saber and Super Hot.
Oh yeah.
I think
it's
those are
very
two-
good.
two
It's
VR
no Ocean
experiences.
Rift, but it's pretty good.
But here's a question: Is Super Hot better as a VR game than it is as a
So
non-VR
much better
game?
as a VR game.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah, the developers did
Yeah.
Oh no!
Qualified!
Chris got in and I didn't. No, that can't be right.
Yeah.
Just
I
going
was
to share my screen because,
Yeah. It's not going to happen very often, Chris. So you gotta.
I'm going to enjoy this, yeah.
All out, all dead, all gone.
I can't believe Chris got through and I didn't.
Oh, Chris got through!
You sound so surprised.
I mean,
Chris, that's the
you should
furthest
be.
you've been in the game.
Have you,
Yeah,
have you
actually,
seen
no, all
yourself,
right, fair enough. Some surprises worthwhile.
have you seen yourself play, Chris?
I was too busy
Avoid
thinking
the
about
walls
VR
and stay on the
game.
platform. Wait a minute, how am I supposed to avoid the walls and stay on the platform?
Ah, they come
walls
towards you.
come to you. Yeah.
What?
They
walls
can't-
come to you.
Oh, this is a race.
Chris is being pushed off of almost.
I'm just gonna put my head in my hands
There you
already.
It's basically a hole in a wall. That old ITV game.
No, that's the cash point, Oliver.
Cash point?
Yeah, hole in the wall is
Oh, yes!
You just have to invite them and get them to join.
This is really quite. Oh,
Well, you're doing well.
I feel like I'm on the edge of my seat for Chris right now.
Honestly, yeah.
This is
Don't
like a
follow.
representation of students
else
getting
over
out
here.
of a lecture hall.
And
All at
IMB.
once. No, IMB works ish.
Ish. Have you seen IMB when there's a lecture ending and another one starting?
Yeah, I think in the main building is a bit worse, but I don't want to say something bad about my building. That's why.
No, there's
I
nothing wrong.
forgot everything about it. It's been so
The
long.
University of Lincoln is perfect, and the experience there is going to be ideal. Nothing wrong with it at all.
Man, Chris is on fire.
Chris.
Oh,
You jinxed it. You said Chris
You
is on
just said
fire. Like
he's
a
on fire.
second later, he's
And you
kicked
put
out.
pressure on him. He had pressure to perform, and then he failed.
and then I couldn't pee.
And he
Wait, what?
couldn't-
Was it you yesterday who was talking about not peeing all day, and now you're putting back that
Right.
up
Let's try and
again?
get
Oh,
Yes,
yeah, I had one of those days where. So one of the things that gets me about like online stuff is I used to quite like the walk between meetings because it was a chance to go to the toilet, right? But no one schedules like meetings at like ending at 55 and starting on 5 minutes past the hour. So you've got like a 10-minute break to. So it always ends on an hour and starts on the hour because that's what Teams and Zoom and Skype and everything does automatically. Let me just. Do you want to unshare my screen?
Is it working, Kirsty?
Doing exactly the same as it was
Oh.
before.
Hmm.
Well, on the
I
other hand,
pressed
you
it,
always just
launched it, but
leave the
apparently
meeting now.
Apparently,
Why
this knows I'm so bad it doesn't want me to play.
Why doesn't Kirsty try and invite someone?
Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Do you want to start up and invite in?
Okay, I will need instruction.
Are you at the like
Okay.
the start screen, so to speak?
I'll
Where
tell
you
you
see
what.
the-
Do you
I'm
want
on
to
the start
share your
screen.
screen?
Yeah.
And Kieran can talk you through it because he's the.
Oh, my built-in help is pointing out what I need to do. So who am I inviting?
Well, you need
if you
to
invite
share your
me-
screen.
I have sent an invite to Kieran.
Could Kieran now invite other
Yeah, that's
people?
I reckon.
Ah,
Yeah, right now. Hopefully,
So somebody shares their screen.
Chris, and then I'll share mine in 2 seconds.
Okay. I'll play. There we are.
Can I play?
And then I'll drop out if you want. If then Danny can play.
Oh no! Like somebody's already in here.
I've not played against you. Have I played against you yet, Kieran?
Yeah, we just work together.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Thanks for rubbing it in my face, though.
Now,
So
Danny,
I was
you
doing
realise
so.
it's really bad form if you beat both of your PhD supervisors.
Oof.
That's the kind of thing that doesn't lead towards positive experience.
no, I'll bring in Howard.
Okay. I'll
Yeah,
play
I get it.
We've not seen Howard in the game for a while.
Have you tried pressing F4 repeatedly?
And then Chris, do you want to share your screen?
yeah, can do. Well, I say I can do. I think I can.
I get to play for 30 seconds for the first round before I get eliminated.
Share screen. Application window. Fall Guys client.
Danny, you're free because I've got my ringer playing for me.
Like what?
So please feel free to thrash him.
I'm not in the game. I'll beat him next time.
Shocking. We got some cheating going on.
Oh,
It'd
no.
only be cheating if I didn't tell you.
Okay.
I'm referencing my sources. This is not plagiarism.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Mm.
So my dog is having his surgery tomorrow morning. That's gonna be fun.
What kind of surgery?
The
Just
the
surgery.
unpleasant one, yeah.
Oh no.
The 6-month one.
snip,
Poor-
snap,
poor chap.
roll off.
I wish him a speedy recovery.
Yeah, me too. What's it like? You guys have dogs. You've been through this.
I wondered where you were going with that one.
What?
I wondered where you were going with that one.
You two, Kieran
Oh,
and
how
Chris,
was
you
your
both have a
recent
dog.
vasectomy?
So it's simultaneously it's I find it quite funny when they come out of the surgery because they're still kind of stoned, and where they were, what you're left with is kind of like a flappy silk purse. It takes like several weeks for it to kind of shrivel up. That's funny.
a lot more attention than I paid to either of my 2 dogs.
It's just hilarious watching it just flap around there.
You're going to get a lot of bruises on your shin where the dog forgets the fact that it has the cone on its head and just continues to walk into you.
Oh, they don't. A lot of places don't do the cone anymore.
They do like a suit nowadays.
Yeah, a little vest.
A
A
vest.
vest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really cool.
You're old school, cones.
Yeah, Helen, I can't have any opinions because I've got a female dog.
Oh,
So she's not
Did she
experienced
get
that.
paid though?
No, we ran into some issues with that, so we've decided not to spay her for the foreseeable future.
I'm out.
Oh, one of the few moments you can say the B word on stream and it's actually correct.
I
It's
still
not
feel
really,
weird
is it,
saying
though?
it though.
Yeah.
It's
I
only
don't-
correct if you're a breeder, I feel like.
Yeah. No, I'm with that.
Like,
Does somebody else want to share their screen?
oh yeah, I can.
Breeder personally or a breeder of dogs?
I don't think we should be referring to humans as breeders.
No, we
That's
definitely
leading
should.
to some really
I'm
odd
doing
eugenics arguments.
Wasn't there a move like a thing about using the word breeder as like a
Yeah, it was
pejorative term for a straight person?
Oh, I say it's in a couple of sci-fi like dystopian futures where like only the upper class were able to have children, and so they were referred to as breeders in a
no.
slurish way.
This is an odd conversation turn.
My ringer has failed me and I was still eliminated.
I thought I was
So
doing
who's,
very well.
who's in? Is it me?
I'm out as well, yeah,
Oh, is it just me?
probably.
Weight of the world on my shoulders.
No pressure, Kieran. No pressure.
Yeah, you're carrying the whole School of Computer Science with you.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was flawless. Just have to do it again, no pressure. But we're all watching you and commenting on every little step that you do.
Look,
Oh, God.
he goes backwards and forwards. Like I don't go backwards. I always go forwards, and that's why I lose all the time.
That's is
It's like,
ooh,
what's like-
oh,
You just walked into that hole, didn't you? Ooh.
oh. Karen, the game is not going through the holes.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that was lucky.
Absolute easy game.
Come on, you can do it.
You got hit by that thing twice, and you survived. Every time I got hit by that thing, I always die. I don't know how you managed.
You got it. You got it. You're
Oh,
PG.
oh,
Ba ba ba
Oh, you
ba
could've
ba
done
ba
the
ba
top
ba
of
ba 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 ba.
So today, I don't know if you ever tried this, Kirsty, but we've been trying. So my little boy, now a bit more energetic, and the kind of traditional disposable nappies. So we've been trying some reusable ones.
Yep.
But today was the first time that we've tried the reusable nappies. So we've been spending all day kind of on the edge of our seat, waiting for potential overflow situations.
Did you have any?
No, they're surprisingly good.
They are
But
very
Reusable nappies. What? Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah.
old
So
howling ones.
yeah, well, it's there's like an
Sorry.
outer and a liner that sits inside.
Danny's
What?
face at the
What?
moment.
What
It's
was
like,
the
how are we
first
talking about Eastland Street?
But because it's the first time we've tried them, they don't look if you're looking at them as secure as the reusable ones. The elastics in different places. We've got, oh
Yeah.
god, if we have a Poonami, this is going to end horribly for everybody.
No, like
So I've been quite stressed all day, waiting for news that maybe, quick
My
fix.
oldest was once in one of those, Chris, in a door bouncer, happily bouncing away until I noticed that they seemed to be bouncing in a yellow pool. So they were enjoying greatly. So they're not always completely perfect. I noticed that someone in the chat has said that Sam and Max is going to be on VR.
what?
Sam Max
VR
VR?
Sam Max.
Yeah.
See, that's
I'll-
what's
I'll-
wrong with VR.
I've got to give that a
Work for
googling.
everything.
I would invest in Sam and Max on VR.
If you have VR.
Well, we've got VR in psychology, so I'm sure I can borrow one just so I can play Sam and Max.
Sam and I'm sure I can lend you a headset. Oh my gosh, Sam Max VR, it's real.
I've had
It's a thing. It's happening.
Sam Max's VR adventure. Wow. Okay. No, this looks really quite good.
Does it?
Yeah. Oh no, I could get behind that. That looks good.
I guess point and click would kind of work in VR, wouldn't it?
It doesn't look like point and click. It looks like it's been completely remade for VR.
Well, it's not Sam Max then, is it?
By that account, Mario 3D isn't really Mario.
No, that's not true.
Although I would argue Mario 3D isn't really Mario, but that's
Yeah, but on the other hand, I can see certain riddles, like in the original Sam and Max, to work well in VR. Because I still recall one on a love boat, and where you grab the rabbit, Max, and pull him into the water to make him wet, and then slap him against an electricity box to burn everything. And that would work properly in VR.
And they were some of the best bits of Sam and Max.
I still remember
It-
there was a game that everyone I think it was like the most pirated game where you played this guy just running around trying to sleep with everything. I can't remember what
Larry.
it's called now.
Larry
Yeah,
Suit.
Leisure Suit Larry.
Larry.
Larry, yes.
And I can remember the opening. There was a code that you had to enter, and it was always some like pop culture reference from like the 70s. So the assumption that was if you were young, you wouldn't get it, so you wouldn't be able to access the game. I can remember so many people just had like notebooks where they'd gone through and they'd tried different things and figured out ways to get in.
Have you seen?
Yeah.
There was one game that had like this really weird anti-piracy thing where the game would kind of detect if you had a pirated version. It was like a real-time strategy game where you have like peasants that you use to build buildings, and then you like a kind of Age of Empires style game. I think there was a thing where they put something in the code where if the game detects that you have a pirated version, like you start with the first mission and you build all your building, and suddenly all your peasants start attacking your buildings randomly, and then you get a message that said that your people have realized that you are a thief and decided to overthrow you, and it just like ends the game by your own units destroying your buildings.
Brilliant.
It's really
Didn't
good.
Game Dev have something like that as well? Once it recognized that you had a pirated copy, that basically in the game you had to build a game dev company and make and sell your own games. And if you had a pirated copy, that you were losing more and more money because the game noticed you're paying pirated copy, and it was reproducing that in the game by saying, "Oh, people are loving your game, but they're all getting a pirated copy, and therefore you're losing money." I think that was fantastic. Yep.
Yeah, the first Batman Arkham game did a really good job with that as well, where the pirated versions had like a puzzle that was impossible, like about half an hour into the game. And so there'd be a load of people on the forum saying, I can't figure out what to do at this point. And then eventually one of the developers went, yeah, that's because you're playing on a pirated version.
I've seen I'm trying to remember the game now. But yeah, I don't know. I'm always kind of go back and forth on the pirating thing. It's like pirated music, right? Is it good for the game or is it bad for the game, right? Because there's some people who maybe they wouldn't have bought it anyway, but
I think it's a mix of both. Like some people will have, like, there is a bit of loss of revenue, but not everyone who played the pirated game would have bought the original game.
that's the thing. I think the idea that piracy is bad for the company, it assumes that everybody who pirates the game would have bought it.
Yeah, but that's not true.
Isn't piracy though getting less nowadays, especially with Steam and games available on demand everywhere?
That's what I was thinking. Like, for games, and so for a lot of people pirate games for different reasons. Some people buy them because they can't afford the original game. Other people just buy them because it's just not available in where they are, especially for movies and TV shows. Like Game of Thrones, for example. A lot of people would pirate Game of Thrones just because they want to wait the extra 6 months for it to be available on their own paid platforms like Sky or whatever it was at the time.
Mhm.
It's not about that they don't want to pay money for it. It's just that they don't want to wait, or it's just not available
Yeah.
for them. The only way to get Game of Thrones, for example, at the time when it was releasing and watching it live with everyone else, was to pirate it.
Yeah.
All right, we've got one player left who's doing great, and I'm pretty sure
Oh
that's
no,
Kieran.
I
He's
jinxed
getting
it, Oliver.
slap. Because we're judging you as well. Oh,
Oh.
come on. Now that I
mean-
mentioned it, everyone's looking at your screen.
Like I was doing so well.
You
I
were,
remember
you were
hearing that,
first for a while.
Pirating was actually good for what's it called now? The Cobra Kai TV series. Because originally
Oh,
on
I haven't seen
YouTube
that,
Red, nobody was.
Oh, was it a YouTube Red?
Yeah, it was
It
YouTube
was,
Red.
yeah.
And nobody was
Damn.
buying subscriptions for YouTube Red.
I thought it was Netflix.
The amount of people who
It's
pirated it
on yeah.
built up this following that made Netflix buy it out, and now everyone's watching it.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. I haven't watched it yet, but it's on
Oh,
Netflix now.
it's so good.
Is it good?
Honestly, I think it's some of the best character development in a TV show ever.
Really?
Kirsty, have you watched Cobra Kai?
Yes, we're watching it at the minute. We've got to the part where the old sensei has come back.
It's good.
Nice one.
But yeah, no, we're enjoying it at the moment. The kids like it.
Have they seen the original films?
They have, but probably too long ago to really remember what happened in them.
I watched them all kind of back to back, well, apart
Oh, are you
from
waiting for me?
New Karate Kid. Because although wasn't it a really famous actress? What's her name now?
Paige? Ellen?
Ellen
No, it
Page?
Well,
New Karate Kid.
No, Ellen Page is a famous actor now, please. Also,
It's Karate Kid. It is Hilary Swank.
Hilary Swank.
Hilary Swank was the Karate Kid after Danielson.
No, we
It's the
saw.
most-
Wasn't there a real remake? Was it with Will Smith's son?
Oh, that was just awful.
I love that movie.
It was terrible.
It was okay.
It was called The Karate Kid, and they spent the entire film doing kung fu.
There was
I
no
don't think anyone cares about that. Someone's asking opinions on games like Fortnite and Rocket League. I don't know what that means though, because I don't
love
think
Rocket
Fortnite and
League.
Rocket League are the same thing.
What?
Well, yeah, they're very different. Like, what games like to
Like opinions
I need to know
on
more about
food
this
like
categorization.
pizza and cake. Different things.
I really like Rocket League. I think Fortnite is a terrible, terrible game. My
Just when I
personal
thought we'd
opinion.
be friends, Chris.
I know you're.
Is it a terrible game, or is it like Justin Bieber, where it's cool to hate it?
No, it's for me. I think it does too much all at once. I think it feels like it's a shoot 'em up, but no, actually you've got to build some like bricks and things, and I'm not down for that. Oh, I'm gonna lose this thing.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Oh, Kirsty's in front. How did Kirsty get in front of me?
Oi! That's insulting.
Oh, eliminated.
I
This
so
one's really fast.
I was on the line.
Is it just me that got through?
I didn't
Yes.
get through.
Okay, then let me just leave.
Oh, we're just gonna start another one. Should we make this one the last one then?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
So if anybody's got any questions, anything they want to know, if you just want to share some lockdown experiences,
well, somebody
I
asked
think-
about the PC specification of the guy streaming. So that would be Kieran.
It is in fact a PC.
That's the justification.
It's definitely a PC. I think it's got a 1070 in it. I couldn't tell you. It's an Intel processor, but it's not a new-ish one.
Ah,
It does have an M2 drive, though. I'm proud of that. But it's in need of an update, to be fair. I'm holding off on playing Cyberpunk
If
until I get
if you've got an M2 slot on your motherboard, it's still a modernish PC. Or do
It
you have
still
a
feels like
PCI?
it's a bit slow. Because no, it's a real M2 slot.
Nice.
Like, the motherboard's fine. It's the processor and graphics card that are lagging behind. Because I want to play Cyberpunk, but I want to wait till I can actually play it in its glory.
So in
is
2-3
everyone
years'
ready now?
time, yeah.
Yeah, just whoever Jittery Gaming Biscuit is.
Me.
Because I recently upgraded my PC and I actually got a brand new one.
there
Built
gonna
it
be
myself,
specific-
bought all this piece. Yeah.
Are there going to be specific specs needed for laptops, PCs going to the start of the games computing at Lincoln? No, so we do have relatively well specced out labs that have, all software or good spec computers that you need. However, most people do have their own computer. So if you want to invest in one, I would say, it's like anything else. Get the best spec you can afford because it'll last you a bit longer. I always think kind of getting obviously it's that classic thing, right? If you can afford a good computer, it lasts longer. If you can't, you have to buy computers more often. It's one of the great capitalistic ways of keeping poor people poor. But
It's like shoes.
yeah, exactly right.
Yep.
But I would say get the best you can afford because it'll last you longer. A half decent spec laptop or computer should last you a whole duration of course. You don't need a specific spec. We have the kit you need, but you might want a laptop thing that you can bring into lectures, take notes and things like that. So
There's no assignment that will say you have to have a particular kit or PC to work through it. There's everything needed at the university.
assuming we're out of lockdown by September, which let's be honest, things look at least like, I read somewhere that 78% of over 85s are now vaccinated, and with that kind of number, it's looking like things are going to start. I'm hopeful things are going to start approaching normality again.
If we really want to discuss specs, the only thing I would say something modern with Windows 10 on it, so you can run Visual Studio 2019. That's mostly enough.
I feel like if you're really torn, I'd lean personally towards a desktop PC.
Yeah.
Rather than just because you're going to get a bit more bang for your buck.
So the only advantage of having a laptop, really, I qualified. And I qualified before Kieran.
Good job.
The only reason that you might want to have a laptop is, again, for taking lecture notes and things like that. But yeah, like Kieran says, you'll always get a lot more bang for your buck with a PC.
Alex, if you want to know, I'm lecturing and I've been using a i965 that I bought 13 years ago up until last month. And I managed to run games on it, my teaching stuff, my coding stuff, everything that's being taught at Lincoln Uni easily on it. And it was running, a 1060? So yeah, old PC that I managed to squeeze for 13 years.
And you get, 1060 back then, that was a top. And this is what I was saying, that the better kit you can buy. Sometimes it's worth waiting for the cycle to kind of go round and buy last season because the cost just drops down so much. But I upgraded my PC at the beginning of last year. I think it's got a 2080 Ti or something in it, but I expect this PC will work me fine for 5-6 years.
What specs do you have, Alex? And Mango as well, out of curiosity. If you guys want to tell us. I'm actually curious what people have got out there. We can wait. No worries. Not a must.
I'm second. I'm second in the queue.
Second.
I'm doing really well. I'm doing surprisingly well.
Come on, Chris, you got it.
But the fast fans are going to screw you. That's what happened to me.
No. The fast fan screwed me. The fast fan definitely screwed me. I'm going to try going around the side this time.
Oh god damn it!
Yes, somehow I think I'm not making it through this one, guys.
Oh, like Mango said, fall off your high horse.
No!
You mean lay? Slap. Yeah, Alex, you've got an iCore i5 with Windows 10. That's more than enough.
Oh, I might qualify. This can won't get out of the way. Yes!
Woo! 26 out of 28. Run! No!
Oh, so good.
No, eliminated. There were 2 waiting at
I
the
know.
finish
I
line.
saw. How
Those
dare they?
trolls. Proper trolls.
Chris, can you share your screen? I think you're the only one
Yeah.
in, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
That's not poggers at all, as they would say.
Oh, I'm feeling rather poggers about this.
Oh.
I hope
You
you
have to do
win,
the-
Chris.
You have to do the poggers face, though.
What's that?
It's like the duck face, but just with the lips extended a bit more.
Sure.
I'm going to have to follow up here. That was a really good description for people that know what his face looks like.
I see your youth culture. Wait, what am I supposed to do? Whoa, what am I supposed to do? Jump through hoops? How?
Jump through
What?
hoops. Yep. Find the
Yeah,
hoops,
easy.
jump through it.
First,
And
you
you
jump
have to
through
do
6.
it 6 times.
They disappear when someone
They
jumps
disappear
through
when
it.
someone. Yep. If you see a gold one, that's as good as instant win, but it's impossible to go through it. Certain boxes can be pushed or pulled as well. So you grab it and then you can move it around, but it's very tricky.
Don't panic now, Chris.
This is
Don't
gonna
go
be
for the gold
hard.
one. Go for the base. Ooh.
Go for the gold ones. They're worth quite a few points.
Don't
They
panic.
Don't panic. It's too late.
Panic.
anyway.
I'm panicking.
Panic,
Chris, you've got 0.
That was a good
Someone's
time to
already
start panicking.
qualified. Oh my gosh, Chris.
They
No,
Oh,
no.
I was doing so well.
Where are you?
Oh, no. Oh, I wanted that one. Oh, come on, guys.
Wanting something is not the same as getting it. though.
If you want it hard enough.
I'm hearing like, oh
Everyone's gone silent.
no.
They're
Oh,
all
I'm like,
concentrating.
The
more.
I
suspense is
keep
like.
trying to jump through, but other people jump through them first.
Wait in an area, Chris.
Yeah,
Oh,
to
there you go. There you go. That
Danny.
was yours. That was yours. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it.
Crocodile Chris.
No.
No.
Oh no.
Come on, Chris, listen to Danny. Just get ahead of the people.
Yeah.
Simple.
You just have to jump before they do.
I'm hearing like 80s songs in my head at the same time.
You need to get 6 of those, remember?
The
You only
woman
you have
only.
a total of 0 so far. I'll think good.
I'm hearing that push it to the limit. Limit!
Oh,
Come on,
there you go.
you
There
can
you
get
go.
run,
There you go.
run.
That's the point of no return.
Now you have to do it 5 times before 7 other people. All right, viewers of the stream, is Chris going to be eliminated or is he going to do it?
Chris can't even jump on a box.
Oh.
Right,
You
push
can't
me
on the
towards
box,
it.
that's pointless. Like, hey, Red, can you push me, please?
Okay,
Oh,
there
yeah,
you
pushing
go.
you.
It's still a long. Ah,
Oh.
so sorry, Chris, but Alex says no way you're going to qualify yourself. So
How'd you climb up?
hold the
Oh.
button down.
Keep holding it. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, belly flop.
Oh,
Eliminated. Womp, womp,
Right,
womp,
we'll call it a-
womp.
should we call it a day at that?
Yep.
Oh.
Yes.
Yep.
It's been a fantastic stream. Thank you for everyone who's watched. Hopefully, we've answered any questions that you've got. If not, by all means, drop us an email afterwards. Big thank you to everyone who's jumped in on the stream, especially Kirsty, who's a psychologist, who's come to play video games. Amazing.
And also
That's
thank
not-
you to
Thank
the
you
people
very
in the chat as well.
Everyone speak at once.
Yeah. Because I think it's good to say thank you to the people in the chat as well who asked the questions, who were there to interact. Alex, Mango, Blevet, Command, Radio Reese. Who else am I missing?
It's fun watching Oliver
Matt-
find
It
predators.
is, it is.
That's Matt, isn't it?
Le Blevert.
And Yay Muffin and Kuyan and Atreat. Anyone else? I missed. I think that's
Brilliant.
everyone.
Well,
Ben,
thank you, everyone. And
Cheers, everyone.
have a good night.
Thanks a lot. See you around, guys.
Thank you.